Oh my god. They should really appreciate my patience with it. Why am I so good at making poor life decisions? My eyebrows usually look like this. They're very dark, almost black. My brow hairs are decently thick and unruly. And if I miss to fix them with a brow gel, they live their own lives. It is sometimes like my brows are entering the room and then it's just me and everything else. So I thought bleaching my brows a couple of shades lighter is exactly what I need. Although the bleach brows look has been recently slayed at all of the fashion shows, I'm not going to extremes this time. It is all about these subtle and quite small changes that just balance things out and make the overall appearance more harmonized. Dyeing my hair brown just inspired me for that softer look. And I've also noted that lighter brows draw more attention to your eyes if they're like super dark. But what I didn't expect is... Hello guys, so you already know what brought me to this point from the intro, and I feel like I'm finally ready to bleach my eyebrows. So before I start this experiment on camera, I will briefly show you the product I'm using for this. So I'm using this oxidant cream. I'm also gonna be using this bleaching tint for eyebrow from Kodi, and I'm gonna mix it together in a small tub. Following the instructions, I'm mixing 2 fluid ounces of each in equal proportions, and it took me some time to mix everything evenly as it kept forming weird particles. So before we start, we need to remove any excess product. As you can see, I have way less body to my eyebrows when I have no makeup on. By the way, I have never bleached my eyebrows before, so I don't know what it will end up looking like. I don't know what to expect. I'm just hoping I won't get like blonde or red brow hair, that everything will go smoothly and I will get the eyebrows I want just a couple of shades lighter than I have now. I'm just grabbing a little bit of the product and applying it. Wow, it feels cold already. Maybe I have not just mixed it well enough, but I took like 5 minutes of my time to mix everything together. It literally hurts in some places. The entire application is like so awkward. Kodi bleaching tint, what is wrong with you? They should really appreciate my patience with it. Why? Oh no. I don't know if you can tell, but I can see my skin is really irritated so far. What the? It doesn't smell bad. My eyebrows are already a little bit dry, so I can apply more of the product on top, not actually touching my skin, layering it up onto my hairs. Why am I so good at making poor life decisions? Like, girl, what are you doing today? I feel like I need to clean up my right eyebrow. First, I'm taking a dry cotton pad and being really careful. What? This is way too light. Like, this is too light for me. Why? That is so funny. I didn't expect that. Like, what? That color is awful. It is definitely yellow and my skin is burning. I will have a meeting in less than an hour and I think I'm going to be looking really funny coming there. My hairs are like yellow with a tiny bit of green pigment to them. That was such a bad experience. But you know, there's always a way out. So I'm just going to dye my hair brown again and just see if I will get the desired effect eventually. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel just for the sake of me being brave. And just to support me with this failure. And if you can see any dark spots, these are just the leftovers from my permanent makeup. So I had my brows microbladed before and it was not a good experience either. You see, I didn't learn things in life. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to film the video on spilling the tea on the entire permanent makeup. And I have to say, I won't be like criticizing that approach. I have the permanent makeup done on my lips and I'm really happy with the effect. Let me briefly show you how they look with no makeup on. So most people can tell I have permanent makeup. It just looks super natural, super cute in my opinion, and I'm really happy with that. However, I was not happy with my brows permanent makeup, but that wasn't like, that is not the fault of the procedure. That is the fault of a person who's been performing the procedure, plus the pigments she used, you know, the materials, everything is super important. There are good experiences and there are good cases when it comes to permanent makeup. But while I had to go through multiple laser removal treatments, I had a very hard time figuring out which laser treatment is the best, because the first I tried, they never gave a result. I will still apply makeup to my eyebrows. Even though the hairs came out very yellow, I tried to make it look not as wild and obvious with my eyebrows makeup. This pencil is like a medium brown color, but as you can see, it does look softer with the light hairs, which makes it a one-fits-all type of shade. As for the technique, I like to elongate my brows to the side, I diffuse the inner parts and apply more pencil onto the tail part. I also always check how it looks from the different angles to make sure my brows do not form a mysterious, abstract, wavy something. Well, it kind of looks much better now, but still so weird. Okay, so most of the people want their eyebrows like really bold and dark and all of that stuff. They want bushy, bold, dark eyebrows. And here is me making my first YouTube video, experimenting with my eyebrows and actually failing. What? Even when yellow, my brow hairs are still super unruly. I'm about to apply this clear brow gel onto my brows. I also have that Korean brow tint by Apu hair tattoo brow. There is a pen. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to apply this not actually to my skin but to my brow hairs and see if it will add any pigment. Well, it is a little bit better, but I don't have that tinted eyebrow gel, which I regret now. I did my best to fix that. I'm gonna apply a little bit of foundation. I'm using Missha cushion blusher. And to finish up my makeup, I'm using NYX Suede lip liner in the shade 37 Los Angeles. First, I'm mapping my lip contour. I prefer not to overline them, just adding some pigment to the borderline, if that makes sense. And then I'm filling them in except for that part in the middle. This trick adds more dimension to your lips. I'm about to go on a meeting with my brows like that, hoping it is not that noticeable on this point, but I try to do my best to fix that. Please stay optimistic. If anything happens in your life, don't panic, everything can be fixed. Even the super dark permanent brows that I used to have for such a long time, it was possible to fix, and I was really optimistic about that, and now look, I have light brows. But I'm hoping to find like that point where they're just in the middle, so I will be right back in this video. I am back to filming the morning after yesterday's afternoon. I slayed that yellow, bushy, bold and wild brow look at my work meeting. I have also grabbed this eyebrow dye kit at the drugstore in a shade light brown. It cost me less than $1, which is crazy. Everyone wants their eyebrows darker, so that was the only option I had. And I picked that up. The instructions warn us to not to apply the mixture outside of the desired brow shape area, which is important. Plus, in order to protect your skin at those areas, you want to apply a thick cream or Vaseline. Do not pluck your eyebrows prior to dyeing them to prevent coloring your pores. I'm actually allowing this small plastic brush that goes along with this kit. It gives like a massage to my irritated skin. Last but not least, they have included 2 cotton pads to this kit, so just in case you don't have any, you forgot to purchase those, or maybe you're just dyeing your eyebrows in the forest when camping, because who knows, girl, they got your back completely with this entire kit for less than $1. And sorry, but I just cannot miss on this detail, small text right here which says high fashion, which definitely indicates a good safe product you can trust to apply onto your face. And you know, I feel like they're already high fashion and runway ready. It looks like my eyebrows are instantly getting darker than they used to be before. This mixture is getting everywhere and it stains my skin with blue colors, so I have to be really quick removing the excess product. It is just so liquidy. Some of my hairs are already dark. Maybe I should not wait for like 15 minutes as they recommend and just try removing it right away. Oh yeah, basically I have the black brow hairs once again, especially on this side. I'm almost desperate to achieve those light shade to my eyebrows, but you know what? I should call this video ruining my eyebrows for 2 days straight, because that's what I'm doing. I'm desperately trying to find the right shade. As from the yesterday, I have this bleacher mixture still alive. Grabbing a very thin layer of bleaching mixture onto this brush. Let's just wait for another 30 seconds and I will wipe it off. Feels like my skin is burning once again, but the hairs didn't change at all. I honestly did not expect myself to apply the bleaching product again today. I just left it in the fridge for some weird reason. I just had the feeling I need to do that because I may need some more, but not today. And I was just curious to see what happens, if it's gonna lose its qualities or not. I gave this product so many chances to work. Maybe yesterday it was the generous amount of product I applied, and today I just applied less of the bleaching solution and it doesn't go as extreme as it did yesterday. Looks like they're pretty light already, but they're like brown. Okay, so the brow on the left is like my gold brow. Some hairs would need to go a tiny bit lighter, so this brow matches the left brow. The eyebrow hairs on this side are like perfect to me, as well as on this side, and it looks like I found the right approach. Okay, so I'm so happy to finally have this light brown color to my eyebrow hairs after literally ruining my eyebrows for 2 days straight and risking to lose all of the hairs because I bleached them like 2 times and my skin is still super irritated. But anyway, I'm gonna finish up the entire look and apply like my eyebrow makeup right now on camera. For my regular eyebrow routine, I'm using multiple products. Usually I either go with a pencil or with a brow marker. I log the results with a clear brow gel, so let's just see how this works with my new eyebrow color, which I'm finally happy about, and let me know guys what you think on the results. It feels so much better to apply my eyebrows makeup when my brow hairs are finally the right shade. So usually start from the tail part and I fill it in so that is like pointy, plus it leaves my eyelids that are hooded in the outer parts of my eyes. Then I'm switching to the beginning of my brow, closer to the bridge of my nose. I'm not pressing hard and transferring the pigment really lightly and diffusing that with a spoolie. I also try to prevent either a box or rounded shape because I like it somewhere in the middle. As you can tell, I like to elongate my eyebrows to the side, yet I want to keep it up and lift it like that and to create the sort of a gradient effect. It is called a Brow Arcade Automatic Brow Pencil in shade 3 by Vivienne Sabo. Within the last couple of months, I've been preferring the brow pencil over the brow marker because the pencil gives you that really precise effect and you can draw really thin and small lines, while this brow marker, it has a thick pen like that. It is really good for the bushy brows day, or maybe when you have a lot of brow hairs and you don't pluck your brows, so you just go and fill everything and then just smudge it. I use it to sort of create that gradient effect. Overall, I have to say you have more control with a brow pencil. Now I'm switching to my right eyebrow. This one has always been a struggle. I will attach a pic from Ace's Facebook page that they posted like a few years ago that is like so true. I'm using a spoolie, my finger, celestial chart and ancient arithmetics, basically everything on earth to make it look at least half as good as the left one came out, and this is what takes the most time when doing my eyebrows makeup. Let me know if your right eyebrow is your best friend, because mine is obviously not. But as you've probably noticed, I didn't give up before, so I'm not giving up on it and finishing doing my brows. Okay, so now when I'm done with the shape of my brows, I just go ahead and fix my brow hairs with this clear brow gel. If I don't do that, they go like different directions. I'm brushing my brow hairs up and sidewards, following the shape I just created with a brow pencil. I'm done with doing my eyebrows makeup. Please let me know in the comments below if you like the results and what do you think. Would you prefer going for darker brow color, or do you like these settled brown eyebrows? To be honest, I'm happy my brow hairs didn't fall out, because today when I was like dyeing them with that cheap brow hair dye, I didn't expect it to go that dark after just a couple of minutes. And I was so disappointed, and I'm happy I did not give up. As a conclusion, I have to say, if you want to dye your eyebrows, you just have to prevent damaging your skin, so this little guy right here would really help you. All of these eyebrow products, they seem really intense, so please apply a little amount, go small steps, apply, wipe away, check if you like the results again and again, just to make sure you won't harm yourself and you're not going like too far with any product. So basically you want to go iterations, and especially if you're experimenting, if you don't know what to expect, you want that clean approach in your life. I really like the final results. That is exactly what I wanted. For the end of this video, I've decided to finish my makeup really quickly, and just let me know if you like watching my makeup routines. If you do, I will definitely go ahead and film a complete makeup tutorial on this look or any other look you might be interested in. Just please let me know what you would like to see next, and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button below if you'd like to get notified on my new videos, and I'm gonna be posting like a lot of new videos really soon. I'm picking this gorgeous dark/mauve and glittery shade Sultry and apply it to lower my lower lash line. It is so settled, plus it has no fallout. To add a bit of that glow to my inner corners, I'm going for a gold highlight shadow in Fairy. I tend to use Fairy more often than the other gold shade named Glistening. That one is on a more velvety rich side, which is also lovely, but Fairy is just like boom, it is lit. So I'm taking this bronzer over here from Milani and I apply it onto my cheeks. Using this e.l.f. stipple brush, and to add a little bit of a stronger contour to my cheekbones, I'm using Maybelline Master Contour Stick. I'm just taking some of that product onto the brush. And just blending it into my face. I don't usually contour my nose, so I just go and apply a tiny bit of contour to my elbow. Once again, I'm dipping my brush into this Milani bronzer. I'm holding back all of my baby hairs. I know that many people find baby hairs like a struggle in their life, but I actually love my baby hairs. Baby hairs are normal, okay? So please guys, love your baby hairs and they will love you too. And as for the highlighter, I'm gonna grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. It is so like creamy, it is so pigmented. I'm just grabbing it with my finger and applying it onto my cheekbone really lightly and to the bridge of my nose. So I don't really like to highlight my brow bone, so I'm not doing that. And I'm also taking the shade Starburst and adding up a little bit on top. So we're glowing to the gods today. And I want to reapply my lip pencil in a shade Los Angeles. That is a really gorgeous brown lip color. I think it has just enough of that mattifying ability as well as that creaminess to it. As for the lips, I've got another tip here. Smiling when applying your lip contour helps to easily follow the natural shape of your lips. What a good reason for a smile. After I applied my lip liner, I just like to smudge it out a little bit. As you may have noticed, I'm using the same brush to apply like all of my eyeshadow. It is a double-ended brush by Alice Splash. I really love it as it just fits perfectly into any Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and this brush is so useful, much better than the standard brush that goes along with the palette, but you know that it's just a bonus, so we are here for the pigments and for the eyeshadows. This palette is a really great quality palette, so we're not here for the brush that goes along with the palette, but I wish they had something like that included. This end of the brush is an angled brush. It can help you to apply the eyeliner, and this brush is a tapered brush. Tap on a lot of product and then just transfer it onto your eyelids, but it still has some blending ability to it. I'm just taking this Dusty Rose shade over here and apply it onto my crease area. I don't have any eyeshadow base on my face because that is not like a complete makeup tutorial, just a quick touch-up, so I'm not going to extremes with the products, you know, but usually I have much more products when it comes to doing a complete makeup tutorial that I will be uploading soon. Just let me guys know what you would like to see next. I love my eyeliner brown and smudged, so I'm using this Intense Eye Pencil by Wycon. It is really cheap. If you're on a budget and you want an eyeliner that will smudge in a beautiful line, something very creamy yet super pigmented, this is the right choice to my opinion, so I highly recommend this product. And I also like to apply the same eyeliner to my waterline. For this, I'm using this Salon Professional brush. It has like this end to it. Super nice to smudge out like your eyeliner. And now I have a more dramatic look to my eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini touch-up slash tutorial at the end of this video. For those who stayed up to this point, thank you for being with me for such a long time, and thank you so much for watching my video. Please give your feedback in the comments below what you would like to see next, and I love you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye. So I know it has 4 shades. I know it has 4 shades.